East Africa, and I know it's it's a hodgepodge of all the markets. Our big businesses are there. Competition is pretty stiff. Give us a bit of an insight into 2023.
Yeah, I think we know about the competition. We know that there is a lot of capacity coming up in East Africa. We spoke about it last year, and I think they'll all go to materialize by end of this year. We know about that.
Yeah.
But what happened in 2023 was the markets and the economies were very volatile, especially in Tanzania and Kenya. Uganda was reasonably stable. Tanzania, Kenya, as well as Rwanda, and as well as Ethiopia. The economies were very volatile. The currencies were in a very different space. The inflations were very high, and therefore, the cost of doing business started increasing significantly because there was a lot of debt with the economies and all. So we started working in an environment which is very volatile, especially the currency, and it did take us a bit of time to react to that environment. And that's the reason why during the second half of the year we started probably doing better. So most of the business units started doing better in the second half because we were probably not used to this sort of a volatile environment. So that's what we experienced as far as 2023 is concerned. But I must say that East Africa overall, second half of the year we pulled off and did very well. All the units did very well. And I think that's how I would sum up 2023.
Okay, and in the earlier session with Anders, he mentioned that we actually, in a long time saw volume growth versus previous year, and also a bit of share coming into the market.
Yeah, we did well on the volume side, especially on the roofing side. We didn't do very well on the commodity side because we were very cautious about our cash flows, not wanting to make losses, etc. But on the roofing side, we did well. We probably grew ahead of the market. We estimate the market to have grown about 3.5–4%, but in the roofing segment, we probably grew at about 10% overall in East Africa. We could have grown better. We had some challenges on the production side, on the supply side. That summed up 2023 for us, which we started working on towards the second half of the year and probably better placed moving into 2024. But we definitely gained share. But the time is now to strengthen our position in the market much stronger, so that these things are all sustainable as we move forward.
Yeah, and I just had a chat with Rajat and Andrew, and one of the things that Andrew is going to focus as head of manufacturing is making sure that we really get our supply buttoned up completely. So hopefully this year will be a different year. Yeah,
because you see, our most important pillar that we stand on is quality of a product. And service to the customer, because that's what we stand on. That's why we try to deliver that as a value, and therefore there is a cost, there is a premium for that value. Now, if we do not deliver that value well, we'll obviously struggle. So that's the core of our business, our basis and core of our business in terms of in the front place. And therefore, that are the two elements we have to really do well, and otherwise we would struggle.